I'm gonna do some chopping today. On today's Cooking with SonicBlu. Who knows, this thing might actually do better than the slap chop because this is quick chop. See, this was what was really popular before slap chop came out. It's called quick chop. Chops it up in an instant, just like slap chop does. So, what do you say we take this little doohickey thing off and come on over here to see this bounty of stuff we're gonna be working with. What are we going to do?
Just gotta back up a little bit just to get it all in.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, look at this. We got sugar, we got flour, we got cocoa, we got Coke, we got marshmallows, we got butter, we got walnuts, confectioner's sugar, the slap chop there, vanilla, more butter. What in the world are we doing today?
That is a good question.
According to Amethyst Ninetails of Second Life, we are going to make her recipe for Coca-Cola cake, and this was sent in by Amethyst directly. So now is the time to sample somebody else's recipe and see how good it is when they make it and see how well we can duplicate it from what they give us. And here's the recipe. So first, we're going to grab our flour, and this is going to be a cake that's going to be made from scratch. So take our flour and get our dry measuring cups. We're going to need 2 cups of flour. 2 cups all-purpose flour. Now, we're also going to need flour back because I don't think we're going to need it anymore. We'll just be popping stuff back as we go. Now reach for your regular, good old granulated sugar, and we're going to need 2 cups of that too.
This seems to be one of those 2-cup recipes.
It is. It really is.
2 cups this, 2 cups that.
Pinch of this and a dash of that. And we're just going to pour it straight in because that'll be the easier way.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of sugar in this recipe, so diabetics beware. 2 cups of sugar. All right. Next, close up the sugar.
And put that away.
We're going to put that away because we no longer need it. Now, 2 sticks of butter. Got a couple of them right here.
Basically a half-pound of butter there, isn't it?
Oh, it's going to take 3 sticks, 1 for the icing, because we're going to make that from scratch. We're also going to need 1 cup of Coca-Cola. Fizz, fizz, fizz away!
You really tell that's Coke? Because it is fizzing.
It is really fizzing. See? Real Coca-Cola. Don't use diet and don't use generic. Use the actual real deal stuff. We're going to add 6 tablespoons cocoa.
That's a lot of cocoa.
Yes, it is. We're also going to need 1/2 cup of buttermilk.
Buttermilk?
Yep. Buttermilk is going into it to help thicken it up. So 1/2 cup should do it.
That's interesting. I've seen very few cake recipes that ask for buttermilk.
And it's only asking for 1/2 cup, just a smidge. Now, let's add 3 eggs to the mixture. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, that's so easy. Satan has the hardest time trying to do
Really?
it one-handed.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, cooks in the kitchen know how to do it one-handed. That should be a bumper sticker. Chefs know how to do it one-handed.
We can do that.
We can totally do that and have a picture of them opening up egg. Okay, now, are we ready to mix it? No. Reach for your vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract. Please make sure it's pure. And we're gonna need 1 teaspoon of that. So, get out your teaspoon and just add 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla. Make sure that all the vanilla goes in there because this is pure stuff. This is the premium stuff.
Good stuff.
Real good stuff. All right. Ooh, now, attention mounds, are you ready for this? 1 cup of mini marshmallows.
Not the whole thing.
Not the whole thing because you want to eat some while you're making this.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Drop them right in there. Ooh, now this is going to be good. Ooh. Okay, next, you're going to need 2 of these guys. Mix all of this together. Make sure all that flour, the sugar, the cocoa, everything gets mixed well. What we're going to do is I'm going to take some of this powdered stuff, just knock it off the side of the bowl with a rubber spatula and back into your batter where it belongs. Well, you know what it also looks like? Somebody's Snicker bar just melted in someone's pocket.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. right, look at that cake batter with all that marshmallow mixed in.
And it is nice and smooth.
Yes, it is. And now we are going to pour. Now, since these are already pre-greased, they're very non-stick, so we'll be just adding this right into the cake pans between two of them, trying to be as even as possible, a little more even than our other cake was. Just do a little at a time into this cake pan, and then into this cake pan, and just kind of go back and forth until you got a good even distribution of cake batter between two of these guys. I think we just about almost nailed it on the mark, just about.
Yeah.
Almost. A little more in there.
Shake, shake, shake.
Shake your booty. Shake your cake batter. Now with the rubber spatula, scrape all that excess in there and try to get out as much of that as possible into the cake. Just take the rest of this over to this side, and we should be just about even between two cake pans.
I'm going to guess we're going to bake this at about 350.
We are going to bake this at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for approximately 35 minutes, or until the cake passes the toothpick test. Now those of you that know the toothpick test know what I'm talking about, but those of you that still don't know what the toothpick test is, we'll show you when that time comes. Alright, let's see how well that compared.
Yeah, that came out pretty even, at least from my point of view.
Yeah, you say so? Alright, let's get them in the oven. And a preheated oven. But first, the most important thing about trying new recipes is that you get to taste it first. So, ooh, that is good. Taste it. Isn't that good?
That is actually quite surprisingly good.
Oh, and we're dropping chocolate everywhere. What do you say we get Wolf Dog in here and see what he thinks about this batter? Wolf Dog, come in here and try this. This is homemade cake batter too. This is not from stores.
Good thing that Sagen isn't here. He would have gone.
Yeah, he probably would have gotten rid of all of the...
This is cake batter made with Coca-Cola. Try some.
Just try a lick.
Okay.
Let me know what you think in comparison to other cake batters you've had. Doesn't that taste good?
That does actually.
It does. Wow. So, this is from the expertise of Amethyst Ninetails. So, when this cake turns out, when it's finished, be sure that everybody who tries this recipe give thanks to Amethyst Ninetails for Coca-Cola cake. I know I am. I know you will too. Basically what we've done now is we preheated the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Got two beautiful greasy pigs to set into there, and if you're looking for free cake, well guess what? You're going to have to work for this, because this is homemade free cake. And we're going to be baking this for about 35 minutes. So let's test the heat of the oven.
Oh yeah, that feels about
That
45.
is good. Right, slide these greasy pigs in there. Close her up, and we wait 35 minutes. And while we're waiting, we're going to enjoy some chocolate. And then when we resume, I'm going to show you how to make the icing that's going to go on top of that cake. So stay tuned. You guessed it, we're going to be needing more butter, so get out a third stick of butter, because 2 of it went into the batter. This one is for the icing, and we're going to melt a full stick of butter. And when that's done, we're going to reach for our Coca-Cola, which I have chilled in the refrigerator. Well, it didn't get too much chilled because I just put it in there. But we're going to be melting the butter. Hey, stop that, put that back, put that back, put that back. Let me, put that back. I see you doing that. No, put it back. Put it back. Thank you. I'm not done with that. So what do you say we detach this, and then, now we can pick it up and go for our tablespoon. We're gonna need 6 of these of Coke. So let's get 6 tablespoons of Coca-Cola. And now, put this back in the fridge while we're working on this other stuff. Stop it. No. Bad hand. And we're gonna put the Coke back in there to chill because I wanted something to drink after all this. And then we're gonna get the cocoa ready because we still need more cocoa for the icing. This cocoa, we're gonna have 3 tablespoons of cocoa, but after all of that is melted together. So, I see you. No. let's get out a spoon. And should we use a wooden spoon for this? Or?
Probably better.
Yes. Let's use one of these. Remember, these are the types of spoons Mom used to hit your hand with whenever you reached for the batter. It works so good. 3 tablespoons of cocoa to the mix. 3.
Well, it took up all your cocoa there.
I still got more where that came from. Now, while he's stirring, we're going to take some of these walnuts and see about this quick chop and see how well it works. So it's going to be a consumer report and a cooking episode all in one. Let's get a bunch of walnuts out there. Everybody in? Okay, good. Let's start chopping. Look at that. Beautiful.
So how long are we going to cook this on the stove top?
Until everything is well blended, smooth. Look at that. Oh, that is the icing going on top of our cake.
Yeah.
Holy Moses.
It looks more of a glaze than an icing, honestly.
Yeah, it kind of does.
But that doesn't mean it won't thicken up when it cools too.
Sometime or another, we're going to really test out this this quick chop, because if it did quick work out of those walnuts, I can't wait to see what else we can chop with this. Eggs, celery, tomato, garlic, onion, the whole works. And we can just do our own little test right here, featuring Consumer Fox. Now, it's easy to take apart, just like the slap chop, only it doesn't open up like a butterfly. Instead, that part comes off, and this is all in one piece, so you can still clean up the blade just as easily. Now,
And most of the time, a good rinse is all it really needs.
that's all it really needs, yep.
And we have everything nice and well blended until he adds more.
Yeah, until there's nothing left of...
I've already turned off the heat, so we don't get a burn.
All right. Now, what do you say we wait out the rest of the time for that cake to be ready, and then we'll ice it, and then we'll let it cool, let it chill, and we'll serve it up and see how well Amethyst Ninetails recipe on Coca-Cola cake really turned out. But yeah, that's another thing, folks. Don't put that in the refrigerator just yet, because you have to ice the cake when that icing is still hot. And then when everything is iced, you stick it in the refrigerator, let it cool down a bit. About 20 minutes, 30 minutes in the refrigerator, or 10 minutes or 15 in the freezer. And you pull that greasy pig out, you serve it up, and bam, you've got cake. And come back in about 10 minutes, we'll check on our cake by giving it the old toothpick test. And stay tuned for that. Oh man, I don't want to get back up to get the glove up there. Hey. Glove. I forgot about kitchen magic. All right, let's see. Let's see that cake. Toothpick test. In the centermost point of the cake, if it comes back clean, that cake is ready. Let's try the other one. Those cakes are ready.
Those greasy pigs are ready.
Those greasy pigs need to come out of the oven. Ooh, yes. Now, let these cool for a little bit, and then carefully go around the edge of that cake. See where it could be caught. And I feel a couple of spots on the side where it kind of latched itself onto the side of the pan. Okay, so stay there because I might need you again. Okay. Hey, there you go. Non-stick. Woo!
Oop.
Yes, keep that stirring. Keep that stirring. Keep it going, keep it going. And
Yeah, we don't want this to burn.
let's get this other one going. Now just take a metal spatula, just go around the edge to make sure it's not caught on the edge.
Metal spatula, butter knife, something, right?
Or a butter knife, or, you know, something like that. And then when you got it, on top. Kind of drop it down. There it is. Bingo bango.
It kind of looks like the face of the moon there, doesn't
It does.
it?
And you can almost picture the man in the moon somewhere in that. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's nice and thin. All right. Now, with the rubber spatula, while this is hot, actually, let's use this. No. Yeah. Let's use this. Do the spatula dance. Okay, what we're going to do, we're just going to take a little bit off the top here like this. Go over it like that. Just a little bit, and then just spread.
Yeah, it's more of a chocolate glaze, isn't
Exactly. Yeah. And then get some more. I could have just put some of this down in between. In fact, let me do that.
That's going to be really hard to try and...
I could do this.
Another plate?
I could do this. Another plate. There's another one I just cleaned. Okay, ready? Okay, I can do this. Now remember, this is going to be hot, so... Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Don't do this at home.
Oh, yeah, I got hit with some really hot icing there.
Yeah, sugar burns aren't fun.
No, they're not.
So be careful.
Please be careful, yes. Now, before you put the second layer on it, we're going to ice the first layer. And just get it spread as best as you can. Let me move this out of the way so you can see what we are doing here. And just get it spread evenly all over there like that. A little bit, and spread it with a rubber spatula to get it all over. And that's going to serve to go in between and hold our beautiful cake halves together. Okay, we're going to just put this over here for the time being. Once again, oh, okay, that's not as bad as it was last time. Okay, I was prepared for the worst. Now, continue. Going over the top. And you made enough of this, so you might as well use all of it. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, 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 ooh. And it just runs right over. Huh?
Pot's in the way.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to get it not to drip onto the floor, but
I know, but...
it's kind of hard to do when you're in such tight quarters. And then you can take whatever spills off to the side, use it to glaze over the sides of your cake like so. Just like that.
Let's try and even this thing out a little bit.
Yeah, we're moving it over in this side too. There's not enough icing there. I see some bald spots.
Bald spots?
Yeah, bald spots on a cake, not good. But,
unless it's a bald spot cake.
yeah, but then again, this one is so much better.
True.
Alright, look at this delicious cake. Look at that. We used up a lot of that icing, and we still have tons left over.
Well,
so just take it off the side once again. Use the spatula to push up on the cake like so. Just like this. See that? Just take it from the bottom up to the top. Best way to ice the side of a cake. Just like that. Nice and quick. And you'll see it fall back down again, but
that's fine.
that's fine.
You got the majority of the chocolate on the sides.
Yes, and it's sticking really well.
Well, what do you expect?
It's sugar.
Sugar.
Of course it's going to stick well. And it's going to caramelize perfectly around this cake. So what you can do with the excess here now, what you can do with that, just take it with your rubber spatula, put it back in the pan. Try not to get it all over the place, which we're doing a lousy job of trying not to.
Yeah, like right down there.
Yeah, and just make sure your toes aren't underneath where the dribbles go. Talk about a hot foot, that'll give you a hot foot.
Yeah, really.
So just keep going, just keep going. Just take all that excess, scoop it up as best as you can. As you never know what you might want to do with the rest of this icing, but waste not, want not.
Hell, I say we take some of those mini marshmallows that we have left over and do a chocolate fondue.
You can do that. Yes, you can. You
That
can do
actually
a
sounds
chocolate.
really good.
Do a chocolate fondue with the rest of those marshmallows. Yes, indeed. All you need is a skewer, a marshmallow, and some of this stuff.
You know, we should do fondue one episode.
Oh, yes. Cheese fondue, chocolate fondue, raspberry fondue, you name it, we can do it.
And that's actually looking really good.
Oh, I know. Now, what do you say? Before anything else happens to this cake, let's get it in the refrigerator for chilling.
And I cleared a spot for you.
Great. Now, since this is in the dead of night, and oh, that's going to be some good cake. First,
Clean your workstation.
oh, this is going to be a mess to clean up. With a wave of my hand, we're going to be quick to make this countertop look smooth and slick. It's not working!
Well,
Damn it!
I guess sometimes kitchen magic doesn't work on cleanup. It usually just works when it comes to cooking.
I want cake. I don't want to sit here and clean all night.
Well, To get your cake, you gotta clean.
Oh no! But I cooked the cake! I cooked it! I made it delicious and I'm never gonna clean this mess. Oh!
Well, what's the first rule of a kitchen?
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
And that means...
Clean as you go for a cleaner show.
There we go. That's a good SonicBlu. You want a biscuit?
I want some cake.
Well, you'll have to wait for the cake.
Can I have some Coke?
Coke?
I want some Coke.
As soon as you're done.
Okay. Wait a minute. Why am I like this? It's my show. Coca-Cola me. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, where did you get that?
Kitchen magic.
But I thought kitchen magic was for cooking, not for personal gain.
Can't beat the real thing.
Can't beat the feeling.
Look how quick. Let's take a look at this real
Yeah,
quick.
that just sets right up, doesn't it?
This does, and this is what our icing is going to turn into when it's chilled. Or this is just at room temperature.
Thank you.
Ooh, hot. We are going to save this chocolate mixture and have chocolate fondue later on with those marshmallows. So if either one gets touched, I will have your fingers for lunch! Oh, that looks good.
Nummy.
That looks good. All right, well, we're gonna let this chill for probably overnight. What we're gonna do is the next morning, we're gonna serve it up, see how everybody likes Coca-Cola cake. So I'm gonna go to bed properly. I'm gonna take the rest of my soda with me, and somebody else can do those dishes. For Cooking with SonicBlu, I'm done for the night. Tomorrow I'll see you when we slice up that cake. So join us when we have the final presentation, the serving. You're gonna love it. It's morning, as you can see outside. Morning! And we are about ready to reveal our cake. Our Coca-Cola cake. So, let's go into the refrigerator and grab it. Ooh. Now, everybody repeat after me. Ooh. Ah.
Zowie. Huh?
Now. Huh?
Sorry.
Or, in Tim Allen's case, let's get a cake. And let's get a knife. Let's get the cake. We already got the cake. Let's get a knife. Cut this greasy pig up. Like. A little bit too chilled. Does Kurt have a chainsaw I could borrow? I think I chilled it a little too much, but anyway, there we go. Probably just a little hard around the edges there.
Well, what do you expect? Confectioner's sugar and nuts and...
Granulated sugar and cocoa.
Well, not in the icing. It was just confectioner's sugar, wasn't it?
There's confectioner's sugar in the icing and granulated sugar in the batter. Just slide the knife under and up it comes just as easy as pie. Or cake in this matter. Here we have it. Now, let's test this out.
Let's try this greasy pig out.
Looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Looks like almost a brownie.
Like, that's what I was thinking last night.
Yeah. So it could be a brownie cake. That is good. Although, I'll have to stick that in the microwave oven to see how well that'll come out. And just think, when I'm done with this slice, I have all of this cake left over. But would I do that? No, I couldn't possibly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more slices left over. Well, in that case, when you make a big cake like this, there's only one thing to do. Who wants cake?
Me!
Oh my God, the whole gang is here. So, from all of us here at the Old Pop-Ed Studio to all of you out there, it's every man for himself. I got the cake.
Tackle him!
I got the cake! Don't harm the cake!
Sonic, go on.
Tell you what, pop that in the microwave for a bit.
I just got stolen.
It got stolen by a Cassie.
Cassie, put it in the microwave!
Random otter ran off
Yes!
with
We have an otter fox that ran away with it.
So, this is SonicBlu Darkfold on behalf of the Old Pop Pets crew, and the very interesting crew at that. We're about ready to enjoy us some Coca-Cola cake, and hope you do too at home. So let's heat up this greasy pig, serve it around, and enjoy Coca-Cola cake. I'll enjoy this cake. You enjoy your own slice.
Okay.
See you next time. You came in the wrong door. We were gonna do a blooper, and you blew it.
Well, we just did the blooper.
Oh, yeah. Good thinking. Now I get to have chocolate. Oh! Blooper moment. We are going to get the code. We're gonna get ready.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sure.
look at that.
I'm sure you do.
Oh man! Cocoa went everywhere. I just meant to tap it into the saucepan here, but it went. Look at this. Oh man. Oh.
Everywhere.
It went everywhere. Oh. That one hit me with recoil. Oh, sorry. I knocked down the cumin with that belch. Stay. Oh. Mine. Nah. Hot.
Yes, hot.
Well,
But
yeah,
good.
duh.
That is good. That is very good. But I still had this. No. See what I gotta put up with here, folks? People stealing my chocolate ball. I can't believe you did that. Come back here. Give me. We'll also show you the ancient Star Trek method of teleportation. Watch. I'm over here. See? Actually, it didn't really work that way. I think David Copperfield did something like that. So, join us. He stole my ball. Thank you.
Time out, bellies.
Hey, at least I got my bowl back. Oh.
Okay, both of you. Really? Now it's like a slapping contest.
Ooh. Little trick on the draw, aren't we? Ooh. Tap backs. Very good move, Grasshopper.
Oh, good grief. Yeah, screen time for dead people. Oh, wow.
And the final stealing grab. Nobody getting this bowl. So, for cooking with SonicBlu, we're gonna wait until 15 or 20 minutes when that cake is done, and I'm gonna take this bowl now. Marilyn, watch out! No, my bowl! My bowl! My bowl! No, what are you doing? Stop it! Stop it! No, what are you doing? Stop! No, up! Oh man, look what you did!
Now it's my bowl now.
Oh! Let's go get it! First one that gets the chocolate! First one to get the bowl gets the chocolate!
Up there, you were in front of me.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. No matter how big the mess is, we're gonna clean it like a whiz. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. When we have to clean the stove and make it clean at shows. It's a hard knock life. Dirt and messes. Messes and dirt. Dirt and messes and dirt. I hate them all. I do not like dirt. I have to clean when I am done, and then I can make another one. Clean the stove, clean the stove. Hey, SonicBlu the musical. Cooking and cleaning is all I do. Clean the stove and clean the stove. Watch as I blow.
Sonic, wake up!
Scrubbing, 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 scrubbing.
Sonic, it's clean.
Kitchen magic. In my sleep! It worked! I dreamed that it would be clean, and it is! Oh, I can eat off of this thing!
Sonic, I don't think it was kitchen magic that cleaned this. You are sleep cleaning again.
You mean Right. Ew.